Bro, have you ever heard of Interlink? They say you can mine from your phone without spending money, earn tokens, and even the project is supported by Google. But you know what? Behind all those sweet promises, there's something that could make you regret for a lifetime. I know, bro, lately the name Interlink has been really popular. Timeline X, Facebook groups, even your friends who just started learning crypto might have already shared their referral links. Free, just mine from your phone, bro, they say. But hold on. Every time there's a project claiming no capital, big results, my alarm goes off. Because in the crypto world, what's free often means you're the product. I'm making this video not to scare you, bro, but to encourage you to think clearly. You know yourself, this channel is not anti-crypto. I invest in crypto daily, slowly but surely. But the difference, I use logic, not euphoria. Now, Interlink is interesting. The concept is supposedly to create a true human network on the blockchain. Your identity becomes a node. Mining uses facial verification, and everyone can get ITLG tokens. Sounds cool, right? But that's where I start to suspect. Because the combination of biometrics plus free mining plus referral hype has happened before. And in the end, it just disappears like the wind. Initially, Interlink started appearing slowly in small Web3 communities. Not from big media, not from grand launch events, but from Telegram groups and Facebook communities where early adopters usually hang out. Suddenly, many people started saying, "Bro, try Interlink. This is a new project supposedly supported by Google for startups. Free mining from your phone, no capital needed." That's when the hype began to build. People immediately got curious because the narrative was very appealing, especially with the Google label attached. And you know yourself, bro, once a big name is attached, people believe it right away without a second thought. But when I looked into it, I couldn't find a single official proof. There's no mention of Interlink in the Google Ventures database, no records on Crunchbase, no press releases in major media like CoinDesk, Cointelegraph, or even ordinary startup media. Even on the official Google for Startups site, there's not a single entry mentioning Interlink network. What does that mean? The claim of being supported by Google has not been proven at all. What's actually buzzing is in underground communities. Facebook groups like Mining Project 2025, Telegram Interlink Official Global, and some local Indonesian channels filled with invitations. Already 200 mining points, bro. ITLG tokens free. Just click away. Join now before you miss the batch. The phrase, "before you miss out," is a classic marketing trick, bro. It makes people feel FOMO, as if they're invited to a party that only happens tonight. But in reality, there's no party, just an illusion of exclusivity to make you register quickly. You know what? This kind of pattern has happened many times in the crypto world. It used to be like that with Pi Network, promising free mining from phones, claiming it would be listed on major exchanges. Until now, many are still waiting. WorldCoin is similar. Iris verification, getting free tokens, claiming it's for the future of digital identity. But now, the project has become a global controversy over biometric privacy. B Network also, promising free tokens from phones, a very active community at first, but eventually, slowly disappearing without real results. So, when I see this Interlink pattern, starting from community hype, promises of free mining, unverified large funding narratives, I immediately feel this isn't the first time we've seen a movie like this, bro. And usually, the ending is predictable. Many fall victim to FOMO, give up personal data, but get nothing in return except numbers on the screen. Once the hype started to rise, bro, claims that are getting more and more awesome began to appear. My timeline is filled with posts that all sound similar. No need for capital. You can get ITLG tokens every day. Just need a phone and internet connection. Join now, still in the early phase. Will be listed on the New York Stock Exchange later. That last sentence made me laugh, but also worried. They say Interlink will be listed on the New York Stock Exchange, NYSE. Bro. In reality, getting an IPO on the NYSE is a very complicated process. You need audited financial reports, regulatory approvals, due diligence, and it usually takes years. Not just promises in a white paper that appeared only a few months ago. But that's how marketing for projects like this works. They give you big dreams, not small facts, because people are easily tempted by quick, rich dreams, especially when packaged with cool words like Web3, AI verification, future of identity, proof of personhood. It looks really advanced, doesn't it? Actually, if you dig deeper behind that bombastic term, it's basically you give us your personal data and we give you digital numbers on your phone screen. That's all. But for many people, free promises plus potential profit are enough to make them click the registration link without reading anything. And that's where I start to see the dangerous pattern, bro. You're asked to download the Interlink app, then asked to scan your face for real human verification. It looks cool, supposedly for proof of personhood, so no bots can get through. But think about it. You don't know how your facial data is stored, where the servers are, or who has access. That's not trivial data, bro. That's your lifelong digital identity. You can change your password, you can change your phone number, but you can't change your face. If your biometric data leaks or is sold, it's over. And ironically, many people do this without reading the terms and conditions. Because in their eyes, getting the token first is what matters. Data issues come later. Then about the ITLG token that supposedly you can get every day. That's true. The app does display a token number that keeps increasing. But the question is, does that token really have value? Can it be exchanged for USDT? Can it be sold on Binance, Indodax, or anywhere? Until now, there's no solid proof, bro. No official listing on major exchanges. No real liquidity. What does it mean? As long as your tokens can't be cashed out, they are just numbers on the screen. And numbers on the screen can't pay electricity bills, can't buy coffee. But still, the more people join, because they believe it will definitely be exchangeable later. In reality, there is no guarantee, no audited white paper, no public team that can be verified. Just sweet promises and a lively community shouting, "Be patient, bro. This is just the initial phase. Later, when it's listed, we'll be rich together." I've heard that phrase since the Pi Network days, bro. And this pattern is always the same. The first to profit are the ones who invite the most people. Those at the bottom only get hope. So if you see Interlink's promises about free mining, ITLG tokens, and dreams of an IPO on NYSE, I suggest you not to be immediately amazed. Ask first, where is the audit? Where is the company's license proof? Where are the financial reports? If all the answers are still coming soon, then it's just a promise, not proof. Honestly, bro, the more I dig into this Interlink, the more things make my eyebrows raise. At first, I thought this was just an idealistic project that wasn't mature yet. But after I traced it to public sources, I found something much stranger. First, there's no security audit. They do talk about big plans, supposedly going for an IPO, even aiming to be one of the first crypto projects to list on the American Stock Exchange. But all of that is just on paper. There's no evidence of an independent audit from agencies like Kertike, Hacken, or QuantStamp. In the blockchain world, audits are like a doctor's license. Without them, your project has no proof that your system is safe from manipulation or theft. Ethereum, Solana, even small layer 2s have public audit reports accessible to anyone. Interlink, empty. Interestingly, they once mentioned in the roadmap, we will collaborate with major auditors like Ernst & Young for SEC audit preparation. But until now, Not a single document shows that this collaboration is actually underway. Just promises. Secondly, the claim of large funding from Google and venture capital cannot be proven. Even on the App Store, there's a user review saying, "They said they had $20 million backing by Google, but I can't find any proof." And after I investigated, there really isn't any. Interlink's name doesn't appear in Google Ventures, isn't on Crunchbase, and isn't listed in the official Google for Startups programs. So if such funding truly existed, media outlets like TechCrunch or CoinDesk would have already written articles about it. But there's nothing. Silence. Thirdly, the app itself is full of issues. I read dozens of comments on the App Store and Google Play. Many say, the start mining button doesn't work. Tokens don't increase even after verification. Failed face scans even though the camera works normally. And the worst part is, some people reported their accounts disappeared after re-verification. Imagine, bro, you've already provided your face data, but their system isn't even stable yet. It's like giving your house keys to someone whose door is still broken. Fourth, the referral model is huge. You get a bonus when you invite others. And the more people you invite, the higher your power mining. This makes many people compete to find a downline, not because they understand the project, but because they want to get rewards faster. And this pattern, bro, it's very similar to a digital pyramid scheme. Those at the top get rewards, while those at the bottom just become fuel. And finally, this is what I emphasize most to my viewers. The ITLG token cannot be cashed out on any major exchange. Not on Binance, not on OKEx, not on Indodax. It means all the tokens you see in the app are still just numbers on the screen. You can't exchange them for USDT, sell them to anyone, or withdraw to a personal wallet. If the token can't be transferred out of the app, it's not an asset. It's a digital promise. And a digital promise without liquidity proof, an illusion. I often tell the audience, be careful with projects that are busy telling you to invite people, but never busy showing audits or liquidity pools. Because serious projects build technology, not a referral pyramid. So bro, if you already have ITLG tokens in the Interlink app, and you're proud to see the numbers grow every day, think about this. Can you transfer those numbers to your personal wallet? Is there a transaction hash on the blockchain explorer that you can check? If not, then those are just internal numbers controlled by their server. And if they shut down their server tomorrow, well, all those numbers will disappear, bro. No blockchain, no record, no way to claim back. Basically, this is not just about profit, but about data control and transparency. If you can't see the blockchain, no audit, no liquidity, then you're no longer mining digital assets. You're just borrowing hope. Let me tell you this clearly, bro. I'm not saying all new projects are scams. The crypto world is very vast. There are many honest teams working hard to build cool technology. But if there's a project asking for your sensitive data, especially scanning your face or biometric data, while their audit isn't clear, their team isn't transparent, and regulations aren't visible, that's a big red flag, bro. The problem is many people easily believe because the website looks cool with words like AI, Web3, future of identity. But what you should check isn't the design, but the fundamentals. Before you join any project, try asking these 4 simple questions. 1. Who is the team behind this project? Is there a clear name? Do they have a LinkedIn profile? If the team is hidden, you don't really know if they are blockchain experts or just marketers. In the real world, if you want to entrust money to someone, you definitely want to know who they are, right? Same goes for crypto. Transparency of the team is everything. 2. Is there a white paper and a public audit? The white paper is the blueprint of the project. If there isn't one, how can you know what they are working on? And an audit is proof that their system has been checked by a third party, not just promises. If the project is genuine, they will showcase the audit results like trophies, not hide them like state secrets. 3. Can the tokens be traded on real exchanges? If you can only see the numbers in their own app, be careful, bro. Because as long as you can't transfer them to a personal wallet, those tokens are just an illusion. True digital assets must be controllable by yourself, not dependent on someone else's server. 4. Is there a clear and verifiable company address? A website can be cool, but if there's no physical address, no contact number, no legal entity you can find in public records, that's a big red flag. Because if there's a problem later, who do you complain to? Nah, bro, if you can't answer those 4 basic questions clearly, don't give out your personal data, especially facial scans. Remember, you can still change your password if you get hacked. You can still create a new email if someone takes over your account. But you can't change your face, you can't change your biometric identity. Once that data leaks, you lose control. And this is the phrase I always repeat to my viewers. You may lose money, bro. Money can be earned again, but never lose your identity. Because if your identity is taken, everything you own can be misused. So from now on, whenever there's a project that seems interesting, don't immediately FOMO. Hold your thumb for 5 seconds, do your research first, read first, ask first. Because in the crypto world, the fastest to join doesn't always mean the fastest to get rich. Sometimes it's the fastest to regret. So, bro, the conclusion. Interlink isn't necessarily a scam, but it hasn't been proven safe either. And for me personally, if there's no independent audit, unclear funding claims, and biometric requirements, that's enough for me to say, I'll just wait and see. If you have a friend who's proud of mining Interlink, send this video to him. So more people are aware, not more people get trapped. Because my goal is only one, so that we can all profit with common sense, not just follow the crowd. Like, share, and leave your opinion in the comments. Do you believe Interlink is the future of Web3, or just a sweet project on the outside but empty inside? I'll wait for your answer in the comments section.